You're watching Escape Adulthood Live, your number one source for long-lasting, fast-acting, physician-approved adultitis relief.
On this week's show, we're talking about first kisses, Crayola crayons, and why waiting for the right time is a waste of time.
Greetings and salutations. This episode is brought to you by people like Joyce Halm, Walt Kotecki, and Michelle Grakowski. Their membership in the Wonder and Whimsy Society supports us in this work to fight adultitis. Thank you, guys.
Yes, if you'd like to annihilate the adultitis in your life, learn more about the Wonder and Whimsy Society, or be the first to know about our newest offerings, become an insider at escapeadulthood.com/subscribe.
Absolutely.
Happy Humpday, everybody. So, Shauna, it's so good to see you, by the way. A clear crayon?
Clear crayon?
She's joking, right?
That's a thing, but could be.
I really want to know if you're joking or not. Little known fact, I do believe things when people are joking.
That is true. Very, her middle name is Gullible. Let me see. I have a question. There's a question here from Leah, who wants to know what song we were just playing in, I assume you meant in the pre-show. Let me close that. That is Michael Shines. And I'm trying to see if I can find out the name of that specific song.
Michael,
do you know
I'm
the
not
name
sure
of that
if you were
song?
at the summit, Leah. If you and James came to the summit, that Michael was one of our guests. But Michael Shines did come to one of our summits at the barn in Wisconsin. And oh my goodness, we love supporting his work. He is a talented man, for sure.
Yeah, so it was either Good Old Days or Rundown Streetlights. Do you know which one it is?
Run down streetlights beyond. Yeah, I think it's run down
Run Down
streetlights.
Streetlights,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think so. We got some other good crayon colors.
Yeah,
here.
so the reason we asked about crayons is because it is the eve. If you have the Escape Adulthood Celebrate Everything calendar, you may know that tomorrow is Crayola Crayon Day. Not just regular old crayon day,
Is
but
tomorrow
Crayola.
the last day of March?
It is.
Oh,
It is.
Crayola Crayon Day. All right, here we go. I hope everybody celebrates accordingly.
I hope so.
We are celebrating tonight.
Yes, because we want to be ready. So we were asking favorite crayon colors in the pre-show. There were
else do we
some
have?
good ones. Wisteria from Kara.
What is that?
I think it's like a pinkish goldy, I
Ooh.
think, but I could be wrong.
Yes.
Helen likes just plain old green.
Green.
It's good old standby. Jen, very specific with the spring green
Spring
this time
green.
of year.
I bet it looks pretty where
One
you're
thing
at.
I was not aware of, speaking of Jen, she said she bought the Kindness Crayola crayons and all the colors are amazing. I don't know what that is. I would
Tell
like
us
to know
more,
what that is.
because it's very, very curious.
I may need them. Jody, mac and cheese and cornflower. Good one.
Ooh, Nice.
Brenda says, if anyone who comes to the Philly Allentown area, let me know if you want to go to the Crayola factory.
Oh.
She will give you a personal tour. No,
Summit
I didn't.
location?
She didn't
She
say
will
that.
give you a personal tour.
I love how that went right over your head.
I was like, yes, I would like a personal tour, Brenda. That would be amazing.
Kara says wisteria is a purple.
Okay, interesting.
And Sharon likes blue violet.
Ooh, that's
I
pretty.
always like the Crayola crayons has like the blue violet and the violet blue and the red orange and the
They
orange
really
red.
do? They
Yeah.
reverse it?
Yellow green, green yellow, and it's
Wow.
like slightly more green or slightly more yellow.
Brooke
so.
said neon carrots. There's like a neon carrots. I think that's one of those things. I don't fully appreciate all the colors. I mean, there's a lot of whimsy in the names of these colors.
Yes.
What did you say your favorite color was?
Silver.
Silver.
Yeah.
Who knew? I pulled out my
many
favorite.
favorites, but
My favorite is robin egg blue, which is perfect this time of year. I'm hoping to see more robin egg blues.
So we're going to keep with that theme. Just a little heads up, if you are a Wonder and Whimsy Society member, tonight we're doing a backstage. So immediately following this program, you can join us in Zoom for a little backstage hangout, a little bit of an after party.
Yes.
So hope you can join us for that. But I wanted to play a game we have not played in over a year.
What? Are you serious?
It's called Would You Rather. Okay, so this one is we're just going to ask you, would you rather, and you can answer. So I was thinking of one of my favorite names of a Crayola crayon color is Periwinkle.
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 Yes.
So I thought that would be kind of fun.
It's fun to say.
To incorporate periwinkle into would you rather. So the question is, would you rather change your first name permanently? Whoops. Wrong button. To the next slide. Would you rather change your first name permanently to Periwinkle? Or
my name is Periwinkle.
Or would you rather have your entire wardrobe from here till the rest of your life be periwinkle color? I'm talking shoes, socks, shirts, dresses,
I
ties.
actually pulled out periwinkle.
Underwear, shoes, all of it.
Underwear?
All of it. Periwinkle.
Oh.
Whole wardrobe, periwinkle.
I mean, I like the
I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I feel like I'm saying it in some weird Midwestern accent.
Periwinkle. Periwinkle.
I don't know what that is.
I had to Google periwinkle when you said we are going to do something with periwinkle. Obviously, you have it up there too, but I don't know. This is weird, as most of these would you rather
I'm amazed. We've got name.
Shada. All right,
Martha,
periwinkle.
Name.
All right.
Although Hey Lisa, wardrobe. She'd rather have the periwinkle.
All right. She must like the color.
Paul says name change. Perry is a cool name.
Perry Tracy.
I thought of that, but then I thought like
Perry
maybe
Tracy.
it needs to be periwinkle. Like you literally have to be called periwinkle.
That's strict.
Because I thought of that too.
Perry Tracy sounds nice.
I didn't say that up front, so if you want to be Perry, you can be Perry. But Stacy says name for sure.
You would be a cute periwinkle, Stacy. It's like a little fairy.
Kara, I like that Kara adds the because. Kara says first name, I need variety in my wardrobe.
Same, Kara. I'm right with you.
Sharon says name. Jody, name change for
sure.
Periwinkle Jensen. There you go. Lola is with the wardrobe.
Okay.
She does not, which Lola's a cool name.
You don't want to give that up, right?
Can't.
Yeah.
Ellen says, call me Periwinkle.
Perry. Oh my God. Good to
Stacy
know.
So can it be Periwinkle?
And then you got a little wink kind of thing going. That's cute.
Yeah, that'd be like your nonstop emoji.
Periwinkle.
The wink. Brenda, name.
Periwinkle.
Leah, I think I'd go with the name. Lots of nicknames you could do with that.
That's true.
It's true.
Unless he's being strict and not letting us change it.
I haven't decided. I should have thought that through. But name.
Periwinkle
name
Ward.
All the way.
Periwinkle Ward. I like the flow of that.
Periwinkle Ward.
Yeah.
Victoria says, I have a friend who named his dog Periwinkle. He called him Pee-wee for short.
Oh, that's adorable.
Nice.
I don't know if I'd want my nickname to be Pee-wee.
So, that's Paul's new nickname. Going to be Pee-wee.
Pee-wee Tracy.
Pee-wee Tracy. You're welcome, Kara. What else we got? Kristen, totally changed my name. I'd be a character on Blue's Clues. It's a career change. Lynn, I'm currently wearing a royal blue dress with matching shoes, not the royal blue mask and glasses today. I could wear periwinkle every day.
Well, there you go. I didn't know that about
Good. Well, I'm glad it's a little bit of a mix. Name seems to be prevalent.
Where are you coming in at this? Because as a speaker, an author, an artist, that we've worked really hard to like have your name front and center on things, to go to Periwinkle Kotecki feels a little off-brand. I mean, maybe it's whimsical.
I don't know.
Or to show up at a speaking gig all in periwinkle.
I like the branding possibilities of that. I think there's something to that. But
we do have a good friend, David Rendell, who wears all pink at all his gigs, but that's on brand for what he's trying to talk about.
Brooke, name because I need colors in my wardrobe.
Right. I'm with you, Brooke.
Shauna says it literally has the word win in it. I put the win in periwinkle.
I put the inkle in periwinkle.
Rich
I don't
says,
put the
call me
wink.
Mr. Winkle. That's a children's book. Sharon, we need our tie-dye. I can see that.
I know. You have to have that extra
Pee-wee Tracy,
colors.
you demand. It is officially
Mr. Winkle and Pee-wee Tracy. I think we might have to remember some of these for Summit name tags this year.
I love Martha gives everyone a dare. This is your secret mission for everyone this week. Next time you're at a place where you have to wear a name tag, write Periwinkle. I will one-up you.
picture.
The other thing is next time you go get coffee, and you have to put your name in there like it's Starbucks. Starbucks. Me talk good tonight. Periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
Say your name is Periwinkle.
It's a very unique fake name. I mean, it's not like, it's like, I think this is what I think of. The barista, whoever's taking your order is like, why? Why would you make that up? I don't understand.
And then you just say, don't ask me, ask my mom.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Oh, you guys.
All right, friends. Well, we've been talking a lot about this. The Escape Adulthood Summit is coming up August 1st and 2nd. Golden tickets are disappearing.
They're disappearing.
It's a fair thing to say. We had a bunch in one day the other day.
I know.
It's filling up pretty fast.
We got a crew coming, a whole staff of people.
Yeah, and we just spent the last 3.5 days here, but the kids weren't here. Jenna had the kids, and we kind of had a little bit of a retreat. And one of the things that we did was we were talking a lot about the Escape Adulthood Summit, and we went through all of the registrations of people who have currently signed up just to see, why are you coming? Specifically, so that we can create an experience that is customized. And
that sounded really funny.
I know. The far and away one of the biggest reasons that people are coming is to get more balance in their life, and to kind of goes hand in hand is to sort of self-care. That's one thing that we as a species, culture, humanity, I don't know, we're not very good at taking care of ourselves, and especially when it comes to ourselves and investing time, investing money. And as we both noted, like, the people that are coming to the Escape Adulthood Summit are by default investing in their self-care, which is really, really commendable. But that is really a big focus that we're going to be taking this time, is talking more about balance. How do you create more time for you? How do you manage? I think with the pandemic, everything kind of got changed, and then that kind of added more complications to this never-ending quest for balance, right?
Yeah, I think the conversation is way beyond like, oh, take a spa day, take a me day, like, drink wine at night, whatever. Those, any top 10 list on any magazine cover that you're going to pay $6 for at the newsstand or whatever. Do they have newsstands? I don't know. But my point is, those kind of like listicle solutions to life are lame. And I'm kind of sick of hearing about them, to be honest. So don't get me started, but
I won't.
I know.
I will not.
So we're going way deeper than, right. We're going to go way deeper than these really, Band-Aids that we put on our self-care, and talk about what it is, why do we even need it, and how do we actually rediscover what that means for us to, do things that bring us back to life on a regular basis, and not just when you're burnout going into your vacation.
Yeah. So if that sounds like something you want to address,
apparently
and want
I'm
a community
passionate
help,
about this.
It seems like it. I can't wait. I can't wait to see your talk, and it's going to be fire.
We got a chance to talk about a theme, and I think it's going to give us a lot of time now to kind of go deeper with it, let it settle in a little bit. So it's exciting, you guys.
It's going to be good. So check out escapeadulthoodsummit.com to learn more. Grab your golden tickets. We hope that you can join us.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Is it weird that I don't remember my first kiss? That's weird, right? Another fun fact is that my first few kisses were instigated by the girl, not me. And just so you know, that is not because I had so many of them chasing me. It's because I was waiting for the timing to be perfect. Now, was I waiting for a red Jamaican accented crab holding a big neon sign blinking, "Kiss the girl"? No, of course not. That's ridiculous. I was waiting for the billboard after that to assure me that the first sign was the sign I was waiting for. Truthfully, I was afraid. I was lost in questions. Is this the one? How can I tell if she wants me to kiss her? How am I supposed to do this anyway? How is my breath? What if I do it wrong? Will she laugh at me? Will she tell all her friends? Will I die alone, single, and unloved? Yeah, I'm totally going to die alone, single, and unloved. While I was swimming in the fog of self-doubt and existential dread, I guess the girl got tired of me missing the neon sign, the billboard, and the marching band and leaned in and went for it. And then, caught off guard, I may or may not have blacked out, which might explain why, although there are a few contenders, I can't remember which one was technically my first kiss. As you can see, I can be a little bit of an overthinker, lost in the weeds as I wait for the timing to be right. Fortunately, as I have gotten older, I have also gotten better at making the first move and worrying less about perfect timing. I've learned that it is a fool's game trying to determine the right time to do anything. When is the right time to kiss the girl? When is the right time to start a family? When is the right time to go back to school? When is the right time to start that business? When is the right time to sell the stock? When is the right time to retire? When is the right time to take that leap your heart is begging for? I don't know. No one does. Perfect timing is only obvious in retrospect. If you're wondering about the right time to do the thing you've been mulling over, I do know this. It's probably a lot closer to now than later. So I'm a planner. I believe wisdom is important when making decisions. These are good things. But there is a certain wisdom in the adage that advises jumping off the cliff and building the parachute on the way down. Because that's what happens anyway. In life and in business, there are no perfect plans. As noted philosopher Mike Tyson once proclaimed, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Now, fortunately, the good news is, as Marie Forleo reminds us, everything is figure-outable. Meanwhile, as we wait for the stars to align, we miss out on opportunities right in front of us. One of my favorite things is getting to take one of my kids with me when I travel for a speaking engagement. Now, we've made a point to make the first one with each child kind of epic. At a gig in San Diego, I took Lucy to the zoo and we got to see a cheetah run. Ben joined me on a trip to Orlando where we rented a convertible and visited Legoland. Finally, it was my youngest's turn. I secured tickets to the Magic Kingdom for me and Ginny after an organization booked me for their national conference in Orlando last December. The timing was perfect. Then, COVID. The event switched to virtual and our epic trip was put on hold. It was excruciating telling her the trip was canceled after we'd spent so much time looking forward to it. Since the Disney tickets are transferable, I've been waiting for another opportunity in the area to present itself, but so far, nothing has. I didn't want to settle on a lesser first trip with Ginny, but I recently decided to move beyond this self-imposed restriction. Our first trip together will now be, drumroll please, Chattanooga, Tennessee. I know, exciting, right? Now, it may not be the sexiest destination, but I also know that for Ginny, it's more about spending time with me than where we go. I also know that life offers no guarantees, and if I keep waiting, I may miss my chance to take her on a trip altogether. Or less dramatically, we'll end up taking far less of them than we could have. And of course, the next gig anywhere near Orlando has her name on it, no questions asked. One of the best tricks Adultitis has at its disposal is convincing us to wait for the timing to be perfect. It is a trap that allows us to hide, fear to win, and the clock to run out. The clock runs out for all of us. The end is sooner than you think. Most people wish they'd gotten started on that thing they now love earlier, not later. Most people wish they had more kids, not less. Most people on their deathbed are more regretful about the things they didn't do than the things they did. You are never ready enough. You never have enough saved up. You're never cool enough, strong enough, smart enough, confident enough, worthy enough, or lovable enough. From your first kiss to your first business trip with your kid, the timing is never perfect. Sometimes you have to quit overthinking it and just jump.
I think Jim Kramer and you were on the same mindset tonight because he like totally called it before you put that artwork up.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
So that's awesome. And yeah, I just realized that I think Ginny is upstairs watching this, so she probably just heard that for the first time
That could very
of where
well be.
she's going. That's exciting.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. And I think I know many friends, especially as we were getting older, people that in our peer group were always like, waiting to have kids and waiting for everything to be saved up and perfect. And I know a lot of people who are now thinking about retirement and when's the right time for that. And I think sometimes, like I said, it is a trap that adultitis sets for us that
Distraction.
not helpful.
Right.
Yeah. All right, well, here's your meme of the week, Kim.
All right. In elementary, you know someone was bald when they had these instead of these.
Preach, sister. I know
don't
you
get me
are.
started
I
again.
know you are.
You're just firing me
Just
up
go.
tonight.
Just go.
I guess I did.
I want to hear it. What's your take on rose art?
Oh, they're not even crayons.
That's good.
They're basically the equivalent of wax sticks without any dye.
They're all clear.
Yeah,
right.
right,
They're all clear
right.
crayons.
Yeah,
They're
you
hot
have to
garbage.
press so hard.
They're hot garbage. All right. Well, this was a little story that I had from one of our Adultitis Fighters in our tribe, who I wanted to highlight because this was really cool. So this was back in February 22nd. I don't know if you knew what was notable about that day or not, but it just so happened to be 2/2/2/2/2.
Okay.
2/22/22.
Nice.
And so
Tutu Day.
Jen DiStefano planned a Tutu Tuesday
Nice.
at work, and she sent me some pictures.
Aw.
And she said, I think what it was in my insider that week, I asked people, what is something fun you did or are going to do today? And she said, I'm just planned a Tutu Tuesday event at work for 2/2/2/2/2. And I emailed her back because I try to email everyone back. And I said, you need to send me pictures.
Tell me more.
And
Let me
so-
see this.
So
yeah,
she did.
that's awesome. Look at these tutus, by the way.
It's pretty rad.
Was that periwinkle?
That may have been a periwinkle tutu. That's like legit, by the way. So she said, here are the pics from our Tutu Tuesday celebration today. We had a blast. It was wonderful to see our overworked childcare staff let loose and create an opportunity for giggles and fun.
Yay.
So Jen, I salute you for this. I don't know if this was your idea. I assume it was because you said you planned it. But
Come on.
it's a great.
Right? This is awesome.
Fighting adultitis is not hard. It just takes a little intentionality, right? Just kind of like earlier in the show when Martha suggested writing periwinkle on your name tag. Right. Little things like that.
Jumping on it.
Not only
And a little courage, right?
A little courage.
Right.
A little courage, but like something like this at the workplace.
Yeah.
You know, it's courage. Everyone's doing it. It's kind of fun.
Shared courage, right?
I love it. So kudos to you, Jen. Really appreciate you. Thank you for sending in the photos. Thank you for giving us all this example. But I really am glad that someone did not let 2/2/2/2 go by without something awesome happening.
Right.
So anyway, any more thoughts on this one, Kim?
I don't know, but I want to. Now I'm like totally having that mind of like, how do we incorporate these number days into our celebrate everything calendar?
Well, some of them only come around once.
I know.
Once in a blue
It's
moon.
kinda,
So once in a periwinkle moon. These days come on. Okay, friends, if it is time to grab something to draw with, grab something to draw on. It could be a pen, a pencil, a crayon, periwinkle, or not. We wanna encourage you to join us, and let's draw.
Let's do it.
All right, we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something fun tonight. Although I don't think I've ever started a segment saying we're gonna draw something terribly
This is gonna be really
boring
boring
tonight. But this one is gonna take a little while. I think this is when I'm not gonna tell people what we're drawing. I like to mix that up a little bit. So we're gonna draw in the middle of our page, and you could have a Post-it note. I know some people have specific journals just for this. That is awesome. But if you're just joining us for the first time and you just have a piece of scrap paper, a back of a bill you want to draw on.
That's a fight against adultitis right there.
Take
that.
We'll take that to
Right.
adultitis, right? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna draw kind of like a series of up and down hills. Kind of like a roller coaster, I guess you could say.
Okay.
So in the middle of our page, we're going to start and go up and down and up and down and up and down. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line, a little curvy line, just like that, right in the middle, centered above the line you just drew. But you know, little curve to it, okay? And then we're going to draw another one of those lines down here. Okay? Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line from the top of this line here over to the edge of that one. And then we're going to connect the opposite side in a similar way. Okay. Now we're going to draw two lines from the middle to connect up with that line and another one to connect up with that line.
This is really weird, by the way.
All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Now we're going to draw a line connecting this spot down in the bottom, diagonal that way, and another one on that side. All right, and now we're going to draw a little curved line right there.
There are no guesses.
No guesses. Got them stumped tonight, kids. All right, now we're going to draw a little angled line coming out here and another one coming out on this side. Are you going to do that, or you're just checking?
I kind of messed up, so I'm just trying to figure out if I can correct it.
And then just bring these down.
There's a lot
like
of details here.
Okay, this was the hardest part.
Okay.
Right.
Kind of losing my attention.
All right. Now we're going to draw some vertical lines. Right there. And down here. And our little drawing is going to take shape here pretty soon. All right, now we're gonna do a little line there. And another one underneath of it. And another one at the very bottom. Follow that curved line down there.
I got a couple good guesses there all of a sudden.
And then up at the top, we're gonna draw a little oval. And then we'll connect that down, but not all, like, see how I do this? Not all the way to the edge. So we've got a little crayon. And we've got a crayon wearing a tutu.
A tutu wearing crayon.
And we're going to put a little smiley face in there.
It's so
and
cute.
then, you know, like different crayons kind of have that little label.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm just going to kind of draw a little label and color that in.
Yep,
if you
Kristen
want,
says a crayon wearing a tutu.
There you go.
She did it.
My favorite ones are when I can come up with an idea in which no one watching woke up that day and said, you know what? I think today I need to draw a crayon and a tutu. My day is just not complete unless that happens.
Yep. To get us to think that.
I like those days.
Yeah. Did you pick periwinkle?
I did. Kind of felt like that was necessary.
I had to. I know.
Right? So one of the things that's kind of you may or may not have noticed about crayons is their paper is usually similar in color, but is lighter. At least the Crayola crayons, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So that can be a little thing to make your wrapper a similar color, but a little bit lighter.
Did anyone else notice that before? Because I've never paid attention to that until now you just said that. That was very interesting.
Well, I'm glad it was a useful tip, although maybe
it's
you
not
are
a tip.
literally the only one
who's never noticed.
who's never noticed that.
I guess
but
I've
that's
never
okay.
thought about it. It's not that it's a surprise now that you say it.
Yeah, I mean, between our brand and my line of work, I have actually drawn crayons
I bet.
quite a bit.
Yeah, that's a good
So
point.
I have had to be observant about that. All right, now what kind of tutu do I want to give this? I'm going to do something a little bit bold here.
Ooh, I have an idea. That's one of my favorite things is when you guys show us, send in your art, and you incorporate a different part of the show into the drawing that we have not even mentioned. That's like, I love that creative aspect that you guys end up doing. Many of you do it. So I just tried to do that for the first time.
A little wink. Harry Winkle. Nice.
See? I'm
Clever.
learning from you guys.
Clever.
I'm inspired by you.
All right.
All right.
So let's go with a couple extra little tips here. For this tutu, if you do the parts underneath a darker color, it'll give a little bit more illusion of, and you can say that, illusion of depth here.
Okay.
Right?
I see what you're doing.
So you can see these kind of like folding under.
Yep.
And then and I'm gonna go lighter, but I know you can't go lighter, so you would just go kind of the opposite. But if you leave this top part a lighter color to kind of give you that the light's coming from the top, and it gives you a little bit of that feeling of it. Now, if you did, it probably would be better if you did even more of the ups and downs, but I wanted to make it kind of simple tonight. So feel free to add flourishes.
I know they will.
I know they will too.
I know.
And put a little shadow. And then I always love to have a little highlight. Again, the crayon has that waxy shine, so I'm going to draw a little highlight right there, and maybe at the very top, and then over on the side here.
So if you press a white crayon on really hard, it will kind of...
Does it?
It does kind of show up a little bit, just enough.
And I'm going to do one more thing.
By the way, this might be the inspiration for you the next time you're in a store, whether it's Walmart, Target, grocery store, whatever, to go over to the crayons and just put some in your cart. Why not?
Why not?
You don't have to wait for a kid to give you that excuse.
Where's the line?
Right?
That's right. Well, I hope you enjoyed. That's good.
Get your
That's good. I hope you enjoyed drawing with us in this Let's Draw segment. Let's see what Kim did.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can see that little wink she added. I love that. It's great work. And okay,
you guys.
I gotta tell you, disclaimer here. We did a panda a couple weeks ago. My panda looked nothing like this.
Nick Wesson.
But Nick took it to a next level, and he's from Texas, and so he gave it a little bit of a Texas flair. Pretty good.
Nick is coming to the summit. I think Nick should do Let's Draw at the summit.
That's a great idea.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Great idea.
Give him some homework.
Yeah. Now Steven also
this little
did that. That's a little bit more like what I drew, but Steven even added more detail and.
What's the name of that hat? He said
a
it.
little fez. It's a fez.
A fez.
Yes.
Okay.
And he's got the bamboo back there. It's adorable. I like the glasses too. They're a little Elton John. Very, very cool. It's a very cool panda. And then last week we drew pancakes.
Naturally.
Giant pancakes. And Martha,
quite the
I
syrup.
spelled her name right this week.
Yes,
and
you did.
I wanted to bring these guys back because I got it wrong last week. I gave Rich credit for a drawing that Martha drew. But I think that may have also shamed him into creating a drawing of his own, which this... Can I get confirmation?
I say inspired him.
Is this really Rich? Did Rich really...
I think so.
Or is
No, that's how I understood it.
All
Rich, yeah.
I hope so.
Yep.
I hope
And
we got this
and
one
I was
right.
trying to figure out if there was like a pun with the music that I wasn't catching. Did you catch without music notes?
Yeah, there was another part of the drawing that had words on it, and I cropped it out so we
Okay.
could see the other drawing
What was
better.
it? Do you remember?
I didn't catch the reference either. I don't remember what it
Maybe
was
you
off
can
the top of
remind
my
us,
head,
Rich.
but
Yes.
But yeah, we were talking about if a giant stack of pancakes falls in the woods and no one's around, does anyone hear the sound? Yes. So Rich is taking credit for this. It looks like.
All right.
Yes, indeed, he says.
Very nice.
So well done. This could this be the first husband-wife submission
entries?
entries?
It could be. That could be.
It might be.
I don't know.
So
that's a good question.
That's
pretty awesome.
that deserves something a little bit extra special. So I hope if you drew the Tutu wearing a crayon, and why wouldn't you?
Right.
Send it to kj@escapeadulthood.com. We would love to see it, and maybe it will end up on a show coming up.
Is it safe to say that this sentence has never been said in the history of the world? If you drew a tutu with a crayon,
We want to see it.
we want to see it. Has that ever been
No,
said?
no. That's
ever.
why you watch the show, is to hear,
History.
see things,
History in the making.
answer questions about things that are dumb and stupid and ridiculous, because that is what we need a little bit more. Like the news
Ridiculousness.
is a little bit ridiculous, so we need to turn the tides a little bit, make it a
So
little bit
Paul
more fun.
says they did French fries.
Ah,
back
that
in
is
the
correct.
day.
That is correct.
Okay.
I stand
Which
corrected.
now would have been. Mhm. There's definitely.
Posts, that is a what did they call that when you do it for before? There's a word for that. I don't remember what it was, but
I do have to say that the Tracys and the Hendersons have some symbiotic energy going. So that does not surprise me.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting near the end of the show, but we're not going to get out of here before we give something away.
Let's do it.
All right, bring your A game, you guys. Name something that you would probably not want to have colored periwinkle.
Interesting.
And what can they win
Yes.
if they enter their answer in the chat?
$10 gift card to the lemonade stand. And let me tell you, there are some really cool greatest of all time pieces that are new. A new tote bag. What else do we have? The
Phone case.
phone case.
A little journal.
Obviously a print. Yes.
A pillow.
A pillow. And this is that.
And, of
whimsical
course,
goat.
the goat tote.
The goat
We have the
tote.
goat tote.
Yeah. Yes.
So let's see. We want to know. I don't know what kind of response we're going to get from this one, but I have a lot of
Something you
faith.
would not want to have colored periwinkle.
Yeah.
And you're talking clothing?
No.
No.
Anything in the world.
Okay, that little shirt.
Anything
kind of
in the world.
led
That
the
was
witness.
the only thing, the only emoji I can find that was somewhat loosely
Oh,
periwinkle
Jody
colored.
Jensen.
So let's see.
That is so true, Jody.
Lipstick. I'll
Yeah.
get there, right?
You
I'll
kind of
get
look
there.
like a little pale, I bet, with that.
My
colored
P.
lips.
Thank you, Pee Wee, for for that one. Christy, urine. Okay.
All right.
Looks like we're starting things off real nice. Rich, anything in the toilet?
Oh, you guys.
Yeah.
You know, Wednesdays can be really boring, but not here.
Not here.
No, we gotcha.
Cheese. Bill says cheese.
Oh, yeah.
How about teeth?
No. Oh!
No, I don't
No
want my teeth
periwinkle.
I think I've seen.
No.
Yeah, you know,
How?
like sometimes.
No.
Yeah.
No!
Also, Kristen, teeth.
That was the weirdest
there we go.
interchange we've ever.
Yeah. Poop. Okay,
Oh.
there we go.
What did you eat?
Poop, cheese, and pee. That's
Yeah, baby.
It's the Holy Trinity.
where we are. Lisa says a pet / my dog.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's not good.
Jen,
No.
fire truck. No,
Yeah,
probably.
that's confusing.
You don't take them seriously.
No.
What's going on here, you guys? They're just riding around
This
the
is
block.
Vegas or something, you know?
It's like, yeah. It's not
yeah.
gonna work.
No.
Blood. That probably wouldn't be good.
No.
Although, I think of like there are probably some aliens out there with
yeah,
blood that's
periwinkle blood. I think that's what it is.
The blue milk in Star Wars
Yeah.
is perilously close to periwinkle.
We drank some of that at Star Wars at Disney.
Our daughter says fireplace
Oh, yeah, she's probably sitting right by the fireplace. Lamp.
bricks. Lamp brick. Boogers.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we had to get more bodily
That's
not
gonna work, right, Kristen?
material in there. Right?
Well,
Good.
how much more can we get?
Rain.
Rain? That does
Ben
seem a
says
little
underwear.
odd.
Ben says underwear.
Okay, yeah.
Ben has periwinkle underwear.
No, he doesn't. Ben's like, I do not.
Ooh, Martha says Chapel Hill, North Carolina has Carolina Blue fire trucks.
That's pretty rad, though.
That's fine.
It's
But
on
not
brand.
periwinkle. I mean, come on. That's
Well,
ridiculous.
Is periwinkle a color for any sport?
I doubt it. Although North Carolina,
Seems like Canada
pretty
would
close.
have periwinkle.
Pretty close. Leah says a mustache.
Only
Only the mustache. That's the creativity I'm looking for here. And there we go with earrings. Violet Beauregard, good one, Steven.
Nice.
My car.
Ooh, you wouldn't want it?
Purple rain.
Cool.
Yeah, someone earlier said rain.
Purple
So
rain.
Purple rain, kind of
yeah,
like little
I
prints.
I getcha.
Lynn.
Oh.
Hey, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
My eyeballs. She's
I
yeah.
actually kind of think it'd be kind of a neat color for eyeballs.
Well, but the eyeballs part,
Yeah, okay.
not good. It'd be creepy.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Creepy.
Good point.
Black top. Be a periwinkle
That is
top.
weird. Yeah,
Periwinkle
that is
top.
strange.
Grogu.
Yeah,
Not-
he's got to be
not
green.
appropriate.
He's got to.
Jeff lets us know that I think there are certain medications that'll turn your urine bright blue.
What?
None you'd want to need to take. I can imagine. That would
That'd be alarming.
be yeah.
Yeah.
Stoplights. Good one,
Ooh,
Ellen. Yeah, that would
yeah.
probably
Mess things
cause
up.
some trouble. Cause some trouble.
Then you need the first responders in their
Marty-
periwinkle.
My wardrobe. Ellen. Nope.
Yeah, I'm right. I'm
Not
I'm
one
with
in the
you.
wardrobe.
No.
Well, there you go.
You
Some
guys are going to
things
see periwinkle all week.
You probably
All week.
would
When you
not
see it, you're going to just give yourself a little chuckle. aren't
want to
you?
have colored periwinkle.
Have what?
I'm just closing out the segment. Things you would probably not
Okay.
want to have colored periwinkle.
Cookie
It's a whole list,
Monster.
including many, many bodily fluids and matter.
Oh.
Well, that brings us to our prescription this week, trying to attempt to give you at least something useful to take with you. And it is basically to stop waiting for perfect timing. If you are in that camp right now, maybe you're overthinking, you know who you are. You know you just need to take that first step and just go for it. Take action today. So we encourage you to think about that this week. That's one way to beat adultitis. And don't forget about the Escape Adulthood Summit. Get your golden ticket August 1st and 2nd. Learn more at escapeadulthoodsummit.com. Again, Wonder and Whimsy Society members, hang on. We will be joining you in the
It
Zoom.
does take us a minute to get there, so
Yes,
don't
we
panic
gotta
if you're like,
close
it's
out
not
of this,
starting.
open up Zoom,
Yeah.
then we'll let you guys in.
Technology.
So be patient.
Technology.
If you would like to know when the next time we open the doors for the Wonder and Whimsy Society, go to our website and subscribe, become an insider, and you'll know when the doors open again. But that is it for this show. Until next time, Adultitis Fighters.
Yes, shine on, spread whimsy, and be awesome.